Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
I may have history with Rhea Ripley, but that also means I know she's a formidable opponent. I'd like to see her face Charlotte.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
The Nightmare. It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it looks promising.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the year just yet.
I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
What power. Comes it out. Power bomb.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Kick to the gut. Into the corner now.
Oh, Charlotte waylays her. Quick exchange of counters there. Going counter for counter. Now can it be capitalized on?
Nice standing backbreaker and takedown. Well-placed kick. countering the Queen. Clothesline, so effective. Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper. Submission locked in, nowhere to go.
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Oh, that's a hard kick. Boom!
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Saw that one coming.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent up for the electric chair, and
Chair into the face buster. Ripley just pushed the hands of time on the doomsday clock with that move. Rhea Ripley with the...
there's the riptide. Wow, Ripley got her
For the win. 2. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
slam. Taking flight.
Body splash. Cover. 2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner.
Well, if it isn't the new GM of Raw.
Lita! Hey! This is awkward, huh?
Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, the past is in the past. I'm not here to attack you or get any revenge. At least not on you.
Then why are you here?
I love that even in your first outing as GM, you put your focus on a tried and tested rivalry. Maybe it even offered some closure to Charlotte and Rhea.
I doubt that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. But maybe it'll be different for me. I still feel like I have some loose ends from over the years to tie up with Trish.
You don't say.
Hey, at least we know we have a problem, and that's the first step. Can you book me in a match against her? It's just better if it comes from you.
Trish and Lita in a match on my Raw? It would be my pleasure.
I'm not here to fight.
Really? That's too bad.
Can we chill long enough for you to listen to my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No, I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
That's not the point. I'm taking my role as GM seriously, Shotzi. It's hot-shotting to just announce a War Games match.
You sound like a WWE suit. Let's screw the so-called rules. Put yourself in the match against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job. Top notch.
Ha ha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think your ideas are genius, boss.
Of course they are, Troy. I'm smart. Now what's up?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand. How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity? It'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow, you really know your stuff.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
Two of the greatest of all time and one of the greatest rivalries of all time. One more chapter starting right now.
Trish and Lita have inspired millions around the world. Props to our GM, the captain, for making this match on Raw tonight.
I've had the honor of calling matches between these two before, but it never gets old seeing these two legends lock up.
Oh, God. Able to get out of the way. Yes, press!
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
She avoids the contact.
No! What a hit from Lita.
Snapmare driver.
Face first. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Taking flight.
And what a splash.
finish.
She's starting to look concerned.
Yeah, Lita's building a way to take out the competition. To the sky. Diving leg drop from way up high. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has from the top.
Straight to the floor.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price.
Just a relentless attack from Lita.
Somehow Trish has to turn the tide.
Spinning, sit-out, powerbomb. Tossed back into the ring. Catches the kick.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Drop kick. Lita thinking high risk.
Blast off.
Diving leg drop
From way up high.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Twist of fate.
That's Lita proving just how important experience and preparation can be. From the top. Moonsault. The lights are dimming for Trish.
2. And she's still in the game.
Trish reached deep into the well for that one, but she has to know that was as close as it gets.
Lita went all out.
Lita with a kick to the body.
Followed by the DDT. Lita was right on target.
Is it enough? The cover! It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner,
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Trish and Lita match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Here she is, the formidable and unflappable Cap.
The following contest is a...
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley? Well, no, Bayley looking to get one early. And there's the kick out.
An unbiased count from our guest referee.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Bayley climbs the turnbuckle.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
And now she retreats.
And quickly she has to take this moment to pull herself together. Elbow throw.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. This won't win them. Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long. While bridging out.
Incredible.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
The arm is locked up. Submission hold. Oh, man.
Trying to maneuver out. And successfully. Oh, wow. Impactfully, too.
Lynch responds.
The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise to her level.
A drop kick in the corner. Into the cover. She kicks out with authority after 2.
She calls that a fair count? Nonsense.
The referee is absolutely forgetting their training.
Attacking the knee.
Big forearm.
Uh-oh. Looking vulnerable on that top turnbuckle.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope.
Superplex.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver. And she goes for the pin. Bayley is still in there.
Oh, come on. Our guest referee is not being fair.
Every official has their own cadence. Double underhook. Sit out, slam into an armbar. Beautiful combo. She fights her way out of the armbar.
Becky is setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Disarmer locked in.
I'm not sure there's anything she can do here.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
He got the shoulders down. A shamelessly fast count there. That fall wasn't earned.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch!
And the man stands victorious here tonight. Yep.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here, and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bayley want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky had a good argument, but I'm teaming with Bayley. Damage control is a force, and I want to work with them.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Portugal,
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect.
Two sides are about to battle with a title opportunity on the line. War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Oh, what a DDT!
Wow.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings. What impact! Oof!
Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't pretty. Hung up with the top rope, and then bounced off the cage.
Oh, man. Becky moves out of the way. Boom.
Countdown's on, and get ready, because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. Red suplex.
Making it look easy.
Becky has lost any momentum here.
Becky's gonna have to endure this punishment.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation.
Oh, and she got out of there. Ooh. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
STO!
Watch out! Driving their opponent down with a bulldog.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go, bring it. She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Kick on the mark. Will that overtake Becky? Got their opponent set up.
Oh, drop kick to the spine.
And here we go. Climbing up the cage, only bad things happen. Taking flight.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Oh, my goodness.
Elbow to the leg, and look at this, just attacking the knee.
Ooh, just relentless. Ooh, right to the leg. Charlotte a step ahead there. Ooh, what a forearm club.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Kick connects, hooking it up.
For the rose plant.
Is it enough for Bayley?
She's reached the top of the War Games cage. But what now?
Kick. You're insane! You're insane! That's gonna do it. No one can continue after that.
How could anything go on after what we just witnessed? Is Bayley about to channel her madness?
Holding cage is open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Bayley, shot to the rim. And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once. Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match. Ooh, man.
She did her homework there. Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes. She breaks the hold. Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Oh, every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And things are just going from bad to worse.
And there was some force on that move. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Oh. And as she reaches the top of the cage, she's realizing her lack of options up there.
No, 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 no!
Oh, good Lord.
The force in which flying. This is turning into Swanson Street.
And these attacks are...
Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Becky has opened up an opportunity.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. She's up on top of the wall and leaving the cage would mean forfeiting the match.
And here we go. Taking the most extreme risk possible. But will it ultimately pay off?
It could have all been for nothing if you can't capitalize on the big maneuver. Got the head scissors on. Oh, no! And the hesitation before leaping off the cage could have been costly.
A well-warranted hesitation could be the literal downfall. And a rough landing, but she'll get some space in the other ring. Right to the kidneys from behind.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
Okay. Becky connects. Uh-oh. Was ready for that. Uh-oh. Way too late. Oh, quite an effective counter. Flair tying up her opponent in the figure four leg lock. Can she exacerbate the pain?
For some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come. Sky high. Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible. Soaring. Oh, ouch. What's coming next? The shoulders. Oh, no. Unbelievable athleticism.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
On the mark. And that can vanquish Natalya.
Straight to the knee. Overhand connects.
Textbook side Russian leg sweep. And heavy hands to follow. Oh, into the table. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Timely counter by Natalia.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
She just got flung all the way to the other ring.
Watch out!
Chick kick. Forearm gonna cut out the win. Guillotine applied. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
And she lets her out of the submission.
I don't know if it's mercy or if it's someone who's not done playing with their prey.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Oh, man. But their opponent's so
Bailey.
Rose Clint.
And it's time. War Games is officially underway.
The battle lines have been drawn. Both sides have seemingly given their all. But with War Games now officially underway, they have to give even more.
Bailey has bad intentions for Becky. It's to the core. That'll render you useless.
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Because the Billy Goat's curse is in effect.
Oh, I can't stand this move.
Agonizing hold. Gotta find a way out, and they do.
Chick on the mark. They can't take any more. This must be over.
And there's the save. And we have Stratton.
Or a pump handle. Pump handle coming. Roughly deposited into that unforgiving steel trench.
Straight forward.
She's looking for the win.
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there.
Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai.
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman. Once a promoter, always a promoter. You have to wonder where her loyalty really is.
How can you say that, Corey? Cap has more than proven herself since coming to WWE.
I'm not going to advocate resting on your laurels, but if you make it out of...
Bailey and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw. Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage. Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops? I'm going to be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Bayley's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait, how did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of, let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Becky Lynch?
That's Becky's music. But where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Becky Lynch from behind!
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Oof. Ooh, stinging kick. Oh! She was clearly waiting for that.
Of course, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect. Incoming. Oh, big height, bigger impact.
And Becky there wasn't looking her best when she took that shot.
Becky holds her off.
Knife edge chop.
Watch out.
Running bulldog.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
And she fights it off.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
Kick, kick. And can that keep Becky down?
Makes the cover. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, But is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book, but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Kat will ever make it to her title match with no way.
Oh, just completely on target there.
That was an absolutely haphazard, uncalculated risk.
And I have no doubt they're going to pay dearly for it.
First off the post.
Jeez. Oh my gosh! Kendo
skull. Bang!
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this. Slam!
What impact. And a well-executed move we just saw there. Big boot. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Lights out. DDT connects. Oh!
Able to interrupt the attack.
Liv just looking to humiliate her opponent. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. Boom. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
There is nothing but malintent behind each of these attacks.
This match is spilled out to the ringside area, and as we can see, tension's really running high now.
Yeah, we should probably clear the way, guys.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Oof, kick finds it.
And Asuka's opposition not looking overwhelmed by her there. Whip back into the ring.
Arrow on the clock.
Can she keep her down? But now Ripley.
And there's the kick out. She shows that she's far from finished.
Oh, this is not going to end well at all.
Oh, my God.
Inverted Alabama slam.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Just unloading knees to the body.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Put down face first.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Just endless knee strikes. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full.
That might be it. And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time. Release German.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back. She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by countout. Quickly hoisting him up. That last attack pushed down the limits of Asuka's resilience.
Yeah, this fatal 4-1 has certainly taken its toll, Michael.
Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for him.
Shoulders down.
Wow, just barely making it out.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Back straight into the post on the outside. For the captain.
You might.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in war games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about war games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
Welcome a superstar who defines tenacious, brave, and driven.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Portugal,
From indie legend to WWE superstar, Cap is always ready for action.
Yeah, this isn't some smoke-filled bingo hall, Saxton. It's WWE. If the so-called captain wants to prove herself here, she's got to do it in the ring.
Shotzi ready to roll over the competition tonight like a tank.
and from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Just like that, Tank, Shotzi herself is a loose cannon, and that's putting it lightly.
You never know what kind of things Shotzi is going to do to her opponents or even herself.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE. Up high! Whoa, look out! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Delivered into the barricade.
Oh, man, look at this. Whipped into the barricade.
Goes right through it. Now would be the time for everyone to clear out.
Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being.
Oh, boy, to the announce table now. Oh, yeah, going to clean it off here. This is going to be dangerous.
We knew this superstar had a mean streak. We didn't realize that they were downright ruthless.
She scores big with the counter. All right, back to it, returning to the ring.
Oh, look out. Oh, God! Taking a chance, and it didn't pay off at all.
Shotzi caught by the counter.
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Shotzi isn't being given any room to recover.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now.
Shotzi with the retaliation.
Finally, she's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Shotzi was getting grinded down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here. Tiger suplex.
Fighting back with a counter. Ouch. Boom, a forearm smash. Boom.
Look at this, opponent draped over the top rope, just punishing them.
Things are about to go in a completely different direction.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
At this point, this is incredibly ill-advised. You're in the middle of a match. What is up their sleeve and out of that crowd?
Mistake. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Watch out!
Across the ring with a bulldog.
Chick kick. Can Shotzi survive this? Of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Conquerida Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2 if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
It may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I miss the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
Respect to her performance, but that was a major case of beginner's luck. We'll see how she handles the next match in our series.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
Here is your winner,
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
You can see the emotion all over Cap's face. We are tied in this best-of-3 series, and she wants to win it at home.
That might be the daydream, but the nightmare comes when she loses it all in front of her hometown crowd. The EST of WWE has come to TBD.
Introducing the challenger from Portugal, and her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The champ getting put on the back foot here.
Oh, man, cover by the challenger. I can't make sense of that decision. She might have had the pinfall in hand.
Pump kick on target.
She anticipated that one.
Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Hooked up.
Great power.
Inverted suplex.
Big boot. Vicious. Watch out!
Across the ring with a bulldog.
Kick. The title might change hands.
Makes the cover. New no! It's not over.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
Big maneuver executed perfectly, but still was not enough.
Telling her opponent,
take off. Good Lord. Taking flight. Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
She's sent back in under the ropes.
Look out.
All the way crashing down. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off.
And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Bayley doing here?
Bayley was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Bayley's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she going to do to stop Bayley?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Bailey approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.
Well, that didn't go quite like I thought it would.
No, it did not. What are we gonna do?
So some bad news about that. Geneva sent a photo of the TBD contract to legal, and the napkin checks out.
But it's on a napkin!
A legally binding napkin. You're still signed to TBD. And as long as that's the case, you can neither be WWE Women's World Champion nor a WWE Superstar.
You're not serious?
Unfortunately, I am. The title will revert back to Bianca, although now that she's healed, Bailey will have an opportunity next week.
There's gotta be something we can do to fight this!
I wish there was, but my hands are tied. Good luck out there. It's been something.
In a heartbeat.
And it's supposed to make me feel bad?
Think so? Is it working? Hit her again! Hit her again! Stop it! I don't want to hear it. For someone who cares so much about taking care of the business, you're not taking care of your own right now. And you haven't been blameless in this? Seriously, stop acting like children. Figure this out.
Not so easy without someone to prop you up. You never would have gotten anywhere without me. If you wanted me back here so bad, why the hell did you push me away to WWE? I didn't think you'd succeed. This is really all because you got jealous of my success? You were jealous of me? I was never jealous of you! I was jealous you brought more of yourself to WWE than you ever brought to me!
Do you feel any better now? That you forced me back here? Ugh.
No. And I hurt like hell.
Ugh. Same.
Now that makes me feel better.
You were the one who always wanted me to try new things. Push myself harder, level up. Aren't you happy that I finally started taking real chances?
I am. I would have been happier if you'd done it sooner.
Maybe I wasn't ready yet.
Maybe I wasn't able to push you far enough.
But you did all of this, Geneva. You were the one who pushed me to the tryout, who pushed me to accept Regal's offer.
I just didn't realize what I was giving up. Who I was giving up.
You never gave me up. Besides, I'm here now, aren't I?
Nah. You're fired.
What?
We're getting you back to where you belong.
It's not going to be easy to get you back to WWE.
I'll do whatever it takes. Extra work, another tryout, even a sincere social media plea.
I'm totally kidding! Regal's been calling me every day trying to get me to release you from your contract. And I happen to know from him that Bayley needs a challenger for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania.
I hate you right now.
Love you too. Listen, since I'm more or less the reason you're in this position in the first place.
More or less?
Okay! Entirely the reason you're in this position in the first place, okay? I'll handle all the arrangements and annoying contractual paperwork stuff for your once-in-a-lifetime surprise mystery opponent return at WrestleMania.
Wow. This is gonna be huge. Thank you. You should, put the contract on a napkin.
Maybe I will. You've had a number of personalities in your WWE career. What you need to decide now is how you want to return at WrestleMania.
I'm gonna return like the star I know I am. It's time to go Hollywood, baby!
Oh, jeez. It's like I can sense your ego getting bigger by the second. You sure?
Actually, I may want to reconsider.
Fair enough. So, what presentation do you want to return with at WrestleMania?
I've spent my whole career marching to the beat of my own drum, and my WrestleMania return's gonna be no different. I'll put together something new.
I respect that. Just make sure you have your gear and entrance plan all set by WrestleMania. You sure you can handle that?
Actually, I may...
Fair enough.
I'm gonna return like this.
Oh, jeez.
Get Alfie on the phone. Yes, I'm sure. And this time, I want you by my side.
By your side? What are you talking about?
Come with me to WWE. It's clear you can still go in the ring, or they can definitely use you backstage. You could run circles around Troy.
Oh, Cap. You know I'd love to. But I can't.
We both know Regal will sign you.
It's not about Regal. TBD's been growing since you left, and the co-branded WWE show pushed us even further. I belong here, promoting the next generation of wrestlers. I've got to go my own way. You go yours.
This feels worse than before. More final.
Hey. Sometimes you've got to have an ending to have a new beginning, right? But that doesn't mean I won't be at WrestleMania. I'll just be in the crowd, cheering my lungs out.
Kayla Braxton here, just hours from the official start of WrestleMania with Women's World Champion Bayley, who still doesn't know the identity of her mystery opponent.
Hey, Kayla, let me save you some time and energy here. So what if I don't know yet who I'm beating tonight on the grandest stage of them all? Ever since I got rid of that pesky so-called captain, defeated Bianca Belair, and became champ for the 7th time, and I'm counting, everything's been coming up Bayley. And that's not going to change anytime soon. And definitely not because that chump Regal thinks a surprise opponent can knock the champ off her game. Ding dong, hell no. But great question, Kayla.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship!
The Women's World Champion has no hugs for the WWE Universe.
Saddling Bayley with a mystery opponent for WrestleMania is just another case of Raw's general manager William Regal stacking the deck against her. But the look on Bayley's face tells a different story. She is ready for whoever comes through that curtain.
Bayley walked in as champion, and she intends to walk out the same way. It's Cap. The mystery opponent is Cap. We have seen a lot of different versions of this woman, but she's never seemed more comfortable in her own skin than she is tonight.
And Bayley has a whole arsenal ready to take that comfort away. She has not forgotten War Games, Cole.
Cap is not just facing Bayley tonight, she's standing eye to eye with Destiny.
Introducing the challenger from Portugal, and her opponent from San Jose, California, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bayley.
The referee letting our competitors take one final look at what this match will be all about. The decorated Women's World Championship. Cap's journey to WrestleMania saw her claw her way from the Indies to the top, only to be hurled back down again. But now, on the heels of this surprise appearance, she's here on the grandest stage of them all.
Somehow it seems that each obstacle Cap has faced on the road to the Showcase of the Immortals has made her even stronger.
I may not have always been Cap's biggest fan, but I respect what she's gone through to get to this moment. But all that struggle means nothing if she fails to get the job done against her one-time partner, Bayley. She's staying elusive.
Knife edge chop. The hit's added up a little on the champ. Bullseye with the drop kick.
Bayley did her homework there.
Placed into the corner. Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
Going after the arm here.
Seems like the champ might have a pretty clear strategy in mind here, going after the arm.
Oh, nice cover by the champ.
Kick out before the refs count.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Pop kick.
Ooh. She's going up.
Top rope. Perched up top. Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
And that might have been too erratic of a decision to take such a high risk at this junction of the match. Couple kicks and a debilitating clothesline delivered.
The champ not. Here we go.
Look out below! Just crashing down with high impact. Well, Britt, rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk. What a mess.
Took off the hood of the announce table. Now there go the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here.
Come on, Byron, get in front of me.
No. Watch out!
Running bulldog.
Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please.
Lift off. Through the air. It connects.
You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
She manages to get control. And now thrown back into the ring.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Taking this match off the mat now.
Watch out.
Whoa, what a landing. And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
Saw that one coming.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for. Landed with a face buster.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
And Bayley delivering a bit of that ruthlessness that's catapulted her into the stratosphere right now.
And that goes to show you what Bayley thinks of her opponent here.
An agile escape. Oh, man.
She shoots up the top rope. Dane from the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Into the ring again.
Top rope, here we go.
Take off. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Ooh, that hurt.
Boom!
Barricade. And back into the ring she goes. And now she's climbing to the top. From the top. You gotta be kidding me.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. And driving their opponent down with a bulldog.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Showing no answer for the attack.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now.
Up to the top rope now. From the top. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat. A complete lack of respect from Bayley to the ding-dong across from her.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Bayley combats out of that. Gotta hurt. And Bayley gets cut right off. She's dazed on the top turnbuckle.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is. Superplex. Kick on the mark. The champ's eyes look glazed over. Kick on the mark. The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the pair.
Kick. Gonna see a new champ.
Cover.
We have a new champion.
The Cap has made a definitive statement by returning to WWE and becoming the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania.
What a return. I can't wait to see the next chapter.
And if her first outing is any indication, the sky's the limit for this superstar, who's proven she's ready to not only put her body, but her whole heart on the line when it comes to this business.
I love to see you get nostalgic, Byron. thinking about the past.
I'm thinking about the future. What personalities will she bring? What epic battles will she fight?
What will she unleash upon the WWE Universe?
I guess we'll find out. Soak it in, Cap. You deserve this moment. For Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole. This is your new champion, and this is WrestleMania.